Elder Scrolls Online, everyone. We know this particular high elf necromancer vampire who is in no way related to another high elf necromancer vampire we may know about. We've been questing in Auridon. Auridon is an island, the smaller island of the Somerset Isles, down here. We are doing quests for the Aldmeri Dominion. We have been inducted into the Eyes of the Queen. Thus, we work for Queen Irene, and we are ultimately bound to meet her in Skywatch, where she temporarily rules over the Aldmeri Dominion in her bid to conquer all of Tamriel. Spoilers, it's never going to happen. But in Cyrodiil, there is PvP, and factions fight over control of it, and whoever gets control of all these towers can then conquer the Imperial City and be declared Emperor. It's not important, because then Clivia Tharn makes fun of you, because she's the Empress Regent, and you're not really the Emperor, despite the fact you get a fancy crown, fancy clothes, and a fancy throne for your player home. Aside from that, we're going to ignore all that and continue the Aldmeri Dominion questline. Spoilers, the Oblivion Crisis happens here. Yes, it will. But let's continue. So on our way up to Skywatch, instead we diverted up here, and somewhere in the Shattered Grove, something mysterious is happening. People are made of stone. As you can see, it is warm to the touch. So, thus, we must visit the town to see what happened to these people, who are living statues. Now, some people may know about the living statues. I think it was, let's see. Hold on. I'm going to pull this opening up here really quick. Here it is. All right. Ahem. Yes, I'm grabbing it right now because I have the ability to do this, and I'm absolutely insane. It would be... okay. So... yes. That'll do it. All right, everyone. Ahem.
Quest to undo the spell of living stone cast upon his family by driving the evil serpent men back into another dimension and vanquishing their leader, the cruel wizard Raphamon.
There you go. Okay. Something like that. Something like that. Yes. It's Conan, the adventurer. Yes. There you go. Let me see what else we got here. Yes, Conan the Adventurer. It's actually pretty good. Anyway, let's go. In the Shattered Grove, we have statues of people. You know what's interesting about... oh no, they looted all the things. If all the things are looted, then I can't have any of the loot. You see, I had this master plan. While everyone was a statue, I was going to take all the items in the town. I was just going to take everything. But it's all pre-looted because they don't want you doing that. All right, fine. This is the Cannon Reeve. This is the Cannon Reeve is basically the mayor / governor. They're you know, like the noble, essentially. They're of noble blood and they rule over the area. But yeah. Really? You failed, sir.
Who are you? Wait. Not important. You're new and not a statue. I can use that.
What happened to all these people?
Yes, I did it. I turned them to stone, but for a good reason. It was the only way to protect them from the savage beasts.
What savage beasts?
The animals here are normally very tame. Energies in the wood. Now they're vile and bloodthirsty. I believe they've been possessed by Daedra.
Daedra possessed animals. I mean, I've seen Daedra possessed humans before, but Daedra possessed animals? Why did you turn them into statues, though?
I lost some of my apprentices to the beasts, so when I made it back to town, I cast a spell that would protect everyone. It was the only way.
Alright, how do we fix this?
As long as those creatures prowl the woods, we're in danger. I believe the monoliths in the woods have something to do with the Daedric influence. Dispel their energies. Hopefully that will free the animals.
Right.
When the Daedric influence is gone, it should be safe to restore the village. My poor neighbors.
Well, where did the Daedric influence come from?
I don't know. I don't know. The beasts are insidious, and we Altmer never bargain with Daedra.
I'm an Altmer. Never.
To even consider summoning one of those monsters, it'd be inviting a death sentence. The Atronachs, at least. They're more constructs than... No, a death sentence.
Oh, well, I think I heard something there. Oh, no. You just showed me the chink in your armor, but the game won't let me follow up on that like it should. So, tell me, what are these monoliths?
They're ancient. I've studied them for years in my spare time. Not even really sure who put them up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm certain they're why the local creatures are normally so docile.
I see. Well, the Daedric influence is in the mammoths. Monoliths now?
Ah, yes. I theorize that wherever the Daedra came from, they're somehow polluting the energy of these monoliths.
Mm-hmm.
Dispel that energy and, I hope, the Daedra will become powerless.
No way. Let's go. I mean, I'm going to dispel the monoliths. I'm just saying there's no way they're going to become powerless. In fact, they're probably going to attack me on sight. No big deal, though. Let's go and necromancer ourselves up some hostile bear. All right, well, first of all, we summon 1 minion, 2 minion, 3 minion, and then we nuke it. Yes. And the bear's dead. Bam, pile of ash. That's how it works. We're a necromancer vampire. We do spooky things. We are extra spooky. If a town guard sees us doing extra spooky things, he gives us a bounty. Because technically, all of my summoning of undead...
This is illegal, you know.
But, you know, as long as I don't do it too close to a town, no one cares. Yes. Quest NPCs don't give a shit. However... we dispelled it. And actually removed the influence. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and purge this chat window. Wait. Switch it to nope. Then purge it. Yes. Also, what's this message? Terrible. Why do you do this to me, game? Provisioner. Yes. I'll take it. Alright. Whoa! Daedric animal alert. Summon. Murder. I didn't even get through my whole damage rotation. And you're dead. Just take your soul. Or whatever your vital essence is, I'll siphon it away. Give me Magicoo. Okay, dispelling the monolith. So dispelled. Next. Alright, so all these animals want me dead. I'm just gonna buff up and attack them all. That's fine. Yeah, they're all dead. Related to Selril. This man here related to Selril? I doubt it. I mean, it's like, anything's possible, right? But I doubt it. All right. Dispel the monolith. Imagine if Selril could turn into a cloud of mist whenever he wanted and damage enemies. That'd be pretty cool. Imagine if Selril could sprint around long enough that he turned into a cloud of mist that was completely imperceptible to all of the other enemies around. And he could just sprint right by them. That would be pretty cool, right? All right. Sky Shard. We're regaining our earthly body bit by bit. We used a Sky Shard initially to attune ourselves to the Mundus because we technically lost our body. Our soul got ripped out, our body died, but our soul formed itself a new body in Cold Harbor, and we attuned that to Mundus by absorbing a soul shard. And now, bit by bit, we regain our potential by absorbing Sky Shards all over the place. So, now that we've got a new skill point from absorbing that Sky Shard, we should probably grab Death now, which increases our critical strike against enemies under 25% health by 5% for each Grave Lord ability slotted. That's total bonus 20%. How about 40%? Damn right. Okay. Break this monolith. So I'm talking about.
I sense the field disperse. I would speak with you.
Right.
The energy subsides, but the animals are still savage monsters. We'll have to try something else. We need a bear.
A bear?
I've spent some time studying these monoliths. I've managed to create a little magical fob that imitates their energy. Essentially, it will make one of the Ursines your furry friend. For a time. We need to extract the Daedric energy from these beasts. To do that, we'll need a test subject.
Right.
You'll have to rough the furry fellow up a bit first. Weaken him for the spell to work.
Okay. I'll collect a bear for you.
Meet me at my tower with your friend. Just follow the road through the grove.
Okay. So, click on bear. That didn't work. I need to weaken the bear first, and that thing kicked my ass from range. I'm actually quite scared. I'm blood mist now. I may have killed him. My blood mist causes me to ignore 75% damage. Causes me to do damage to the enemy. Causes me to heal for the damage done. It's actually overpowered and ridiculous. But I don't have gear that appropriately Oh, there's a dolmen over there. So Molog's balls are invading Tamriel. And we want to punch them really, really hard. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go over there, and we're going to punch Molog's balls. So, that's that. Yes, the plane meld is happening. His anchors are trying to pull Tamriel up into that thing. Oh, lots of those things. He's trying to merge the two planes together. And we want to make that not happen. So, we're going to go over there, and we're going to stop that dark anchor from doing its fancy thing. And there'll be a bunch of other heroes over there doing their things, also trying to stop it. These other heroes are known as players. And yeah, it's a video game. So, there we go. We are going to summon our minions. 1 minion, 2 minion, 3 minion. We technically mesmerize this Daedra for 5 seconds. It can't attack. And it's down. Excellent. Yes. That's how it works. So again, we summon our minions, then we summon a Blast Bones, and now the enemy is really hurt, as you can see. I'm gonna The horse can move sideways, much like Daggerfall. It is impressive, to say the least. Activate the button. We need to activate all the pinions. Whoa, those are evil vampires. Unlike me, who is not evil vampire because I arbitrarily do quests that good people do. By the way, I just filled a soul gem with someone's soul. Or a Daedric soul. So it's good. It's good. It's A-okay if you fill your soul gems with Daedric souls, okay? They aren't people like you and me. Where's Molog's balls? Oh, there's one more pinion over here to grab. Activate the pinion.
Wretches. All my servants are wretches. Perhaps these will do the job.
Okay, that's a Grievous Twilight. Not the most powerful Grievous Twilights. The most powerful you know what? I'm a Vampire Lord now. Okay, I'm a Vampire Lord. Die, please, Grievous Twilight.
I will ensure no tales are told of your valor.
So that's why my character isn't canon. Makes sense. But I killed it as a Vampire Lord, so it's fine. Give me loot. Thank you very much. Alright, we're gone. We're done. Wait, whoa, is that what I think it is? It's a backpack and 2 apples. Well, that's worth it on the face. Alright. Let's go back to the quest. Yes. Horses. Yeah, someone was talking about the horse turning. There you go. Yes. Why are you fighting Molog's balls if you're a vampire? Oh, that's very simple. See, there's this lady named Lamai who you meet at the beginning after you... Oh, hold on a second. I need to read the Trials of Saint Alicia. This is a lore book. And the Mages Guild, they love it when I read lore books. Their reputation increases for every lore book you find in the game. Anyway, yes. So Lamai Ball, she hates Molog Ball. She despises RK, but she also despises Molog Ball. She hates both of them. But you see, Molog Ball raped her, and then killed her. And they went ahead and they burned her corpse, and out of her burnt corpse came a terrible vampire beastie that murdered everybody. And she was a priestess of RK too. She was a happy girl, praising the god of death. And then she was denied death. She was basically, after Molog Ball raped her, she basically was never allowed to die again. So she went kind of crazy, and she decides that she hates Molog Ball, she hates RK, she hates everybody. She's just one big bundle of hatred. And so you're expected to carry on that hatred as one of her bloodline. And that's pretty much it. You're supposed to hate Molog Ball, you're supposed to hate RK, you're supposed to hate everybody. It's supposed to be one big bundle of hate, just like little Lamai. But yes, they retconned her. Sure. There we go, lore book there, Triumphs of the Monarch. That Mage's Guild increase. Very good, very good. Why was she banished from death? Why was Talion banished from death in Shadow of Mordor, sorry. We don't think about those things too much because those are uncomfortable questions that no writer has ever actually answered to my satisfaction. So instead we just run around like an idiot and we find a bear we need to kill. And not kill, but wound enough. So what we do is we go ahead and hit like this, and that'll do it. Very good. Weaken it! No! Okay, I cannot summon the Skeletal Arcanist. My Arcanist will kill it. This dude right here, the guy who just fell over and died, he's too powerful. He's ridiculous. I liked Nightblade a lot. I guarantee you that focusing on a bow will not work. You need to stack different abilities. So Nightblade will allow you to use ranged attacks in combination with a bow to do kind of bow/magic. But you're going to want to stack damage over time abilities. For example, this damage over time ability with this damage over time ability with, hold on a second. Can I do another one? Yeah, wait for one of these guys to die, so I'll show you what it looks like. You die. There we go. This damage over time ability. Use all 3 damage over time abilities, and everything just looks insane because there's like 3 damage over time abilities going at once. And you think to yourself, that can't be possible. A 4th damage over time ability. There you go. And there's damage over time on top of your damage over time on top of your damage over time. So yeah, what you're going to do is you're going to use your bow, and you're going to use your class skills, and use them together, right? So your bow, your bow's going to be able to create like an arrow rain that comes from the sky. It's going to be a zone of pain where arrows are just constantly falling down. That's fine. Then you're going to use a single shot that actually puts a poison on an enemy. So while the enemy is poisoned, and the enemy is also suffering from the AoE rain, you're going to then put down as Nightblade like a Path of Darkness, which also does damage to them. And then you're going to switch your hotbar up because you can switch between 2 staves. Now, both of my staves look basically the same. One's fire, one's frost, right? Once you do your second staff, like it'll be like a destruction staff of, say, what do you call it? Like AoE. So you got a poison, you got a fire frost, an arrow rain, you got a poison arrow rain, and you got a ground that hurts them, and then you got another ground that hurts them. And you stack all those abilities together, and the enemy's taking massive amounts of damage while you're going with your bow. You're going to switch back to your bow and go plunk, 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 whilst they're taking damage from all 4 of those sources. That's more or less what you do. You just stack damage abilities and or weaknesses. Now, this damage ability for the Necromancer is a weakness. It actually weakens them and damages them at the same time, which is kind of fancy. It's actually a morph that does that. No big deal. We're not summoning our Arcanist this time because our Arcanist will guarantee kill the bear. And even without summoning my Arcanist, it died anyway. These bears are so weak. What is happening here? I'm gonna take your soul. Yes. Baker, thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna love tap this bear until hopefully it's weak enough. Okay, binding gem. We got it. We're going to the tower now with the bound bear. Yes. Okay.
Woo! Ah, good. Now let's see if I can banish the Daedric influence from this creature.
Hold on a second. Forbidden research notes. Hold on a second. I read these forbidden research notes, and you made Daedric.
That should not have happened.
That they were possessed by a Daedra. Okay. That's important stuff. All right, let's loot this backpack. Pumpkin cheesecake? Are you kidding me? Pumpkin cheesecake. I'll be taking that, thanks. Very good. I have learned to craft pumpkin cheesecake. What's in the bookshelf? Medium armor. It's clothing? No. Alchemy station, sure. Hello? Nothing else I need, I suppose. All right, hello.
This will not do. Something here is very wrong. A flame atronach. My spell should have sent it screaming back to oblivion. But something else interfered. There's a powerful Daedra nearby. I know it now. You have to kill it.
Killing powerful Daedra. How'd you know that's my job?
A moment. I can feel something. There's a cave north of here. Whatever this monster is, dispatch it, and we can return the grove to peace.
I'll meet you back in town as soon as I'm done. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's go. Questmaster, sense activate. The animals, they want to kill me. But I will ignore them and continue riding on my bone horse. Bone horse? Bone horse, yes. I suppose I should switch to a blood horse pretty soon. That might be fun. Let's see here. Alright, guy's getting chased by all the bears. If we go over here, and we go to mounts. Oh no! I'm being attacked by all the wolves. All the animals of the forest have united against me. It's just a shame that I have the ability to murder you all. Champion! I leveled up. It's kind of cool. Alright, give me your soul. Thanks. That bear will do. Now I have Blood Horse. Blood Horse! It's a horse made of blood! Oh no, apprentice. What happened to you?
Stay back. This cave is filled with Daedra. Merormo leaves me here to die. And he doesn't even mention me? Stars take him. I'll kill that traitor twice. This debacle is all Merormo's fault. These beasts, controlled by Daedra? All his idea. He was trying to create animal soldiers. Fanged shock troops with the ability to reason. No, it hasn't. Look, whatever's actually controlling these things, I think it's at the bottom of the cave. I'm very woozy. Blood loss. I'll stay here. Try to stay conscious.
I'll take care of the puppet master. I'll be right back. Daedra! However did we encounter Daedra in our cave filled with Daedra? You're dead. It don't explode. More Daedra! Did I mention I have the ability to massively destroy these enemies? There's a Templar in front of me. Seems to be a Magicka Templar doing cleric things. We're not too interested in cleric things, to be honest, but hey, whatever. They're gonna hit me, they're gonna get pulled into my zone of pain. Yes. Okay. Very good. I'm just waiting for that tether to finish feeding me Magiku. Yes. Alright. Another player in an MMO cartoon game? I'm busy looting rice. I don't know about you. Oh, hello. That's the villain. I'm gonna hit it with AoEs, and then I'm gonna transform into a vampire lord. It's dead now. My AoE of bats does a bit of damage. Just a bit of damage. No problem. No problem. Let's loot this basket. Tomato. Anything else? Just a bunch of corpses. Platinum! That's how you mine things, with one swift chop. Where does this go? Back outside? Truly, this cannot be real. Or we have exited the dungeon. Hello?
I heard the battle. Impressive. I assume you won?
The beast is dead. Can you walk?
Stars, yes. Let's get that bastard. Merormo needs to pay for what he's done here.
All right. Let's confront Merormo. The bears are passive now. I need fear no more. The terrible threat of the bears. I turned everyone to stone because I was afraid of bears. Oh no. All the items are still looted. Its statue was not moving. Alright, here we go. We're watching.
Damn it, Merormo! coward! Statues? Restore them now.
I'll, of course.
Good. Now to make sure you don't teleport away.
Damn.
Tell the Cannon Reeve what this slime has done.
Hey, Cannon Reeve. Wait, we can talk to him? We can talk to the Cannon Reeve. So in other words, we can let him go, or we can condemn him.
What? What just happened?
The animals grew violent. To protect the village, he turned everyone to stone.
He did what? Why would he do that?
Alright. This, he dies. He summoned Daedric to influence the beasts. He lives. He was just trying to keep everyone safe. Goodbye. Why would he do that? Goodbye.
Listen, you can't tell the Cannon Reeve. She'll kill me. I'm not joking. She'll have me put to a blade.
Sounds interesting. Explain yourself.
My nephew, Yander, went off to join the fighting and... Damn it, I just wanted to stop spending our blood. My sister will never be the same.
How can the Daedra ever save lives?
It's not just the Daedra. It's the monoliths. I've studied them for years. Worked out how the magics pacify the beasts. But that's all the magic does. It turns beasts into mewling pets, not combat troops.
So the Daedra were to control the animals through the monoliths?
Yes. The flame Atronachs are essentially just raw Daedric energy given form. I summoned some, hulled them down, and poured them into the monoliths. That creature in the cave was not in the plan.
Thank you for being honest. You're gonna die now.
What? He did what? Why would he do that?
He summoned Daedra to influence the beasts. What's he gonna do? He couldn't control them. Like, at no point in time did he indicate that he had a long-term solution for controlling the Daedra. He just wanted to put Daedra inside animals. And then what? Like, where was the control step? There was none. The man is insane and deserves to die. By the rules of the Somerset Isle, he shall not summon Daedra. What about that sorcerer gameplay? It turns out that sorcerer players are exempt from that rule. Well, I'm not a sorcerer, I'm a necromancer. You have to die too. No, don't worry about that. This man dies for summoning Daedra. Somerset Isle rules.
What? Do you have any idea of the seriousness of this accusation?
You can ask her if you don't believe me.
I can't believe that little fool. With the Queen traveling the countryside? Do you have any idea what could happen if word that the Grove trucks with Daedra gets out? If this is true, Maramo must die.
Maramo must die. I agree.
Maramo, for your crimes against the laws of the Aldmeri Dominion and nature herself, you are hereby sentenced to death. Guards!
As you ordered, Cannon Reeve.
I don't want to die.
Justice is done.
Makes me happy we have trials in Daggerfall, right? Elder Scrolls 2, we get a full trial where we can convince the court we're innocent. And this is just the Cannon Reeve goes, I order you to die! He totally could have run away. Yes, he had magic and everything. The binding spell had worn off.
Oh, thank you for saving us.
We did it! We shattered the grove from the Daedric... we saved the Shattered Grove from the Daedric incursion. Sorry. We shattered the grove. Jeez. Alright, we're going to follow the road down here, up and around to Skywatch. I was going to say Cloud Rest, but Skywatch, which is a very important place. It's where Queen Irene of the Aldmeri Dominion is currently residing. So we're going to deal with that. Also, we're going to loot something from that keg because no one's watching it. Good, good, good. What DLC? This is Aldmeri Dominion Zone 2, Auradon. Technically, it's Zone 1. Newbie Zone is Canarthy's Roost, which its shape is, by the way, the bird of the Aldmeri Dominion. It's just straight up. This is shaped like the Aldmeri Dominion symbol, right? This is the newbie area. In the newbie area, we have Auradon, which is the smaller island of the Somerset Isles. And no, Somerset itself is here. This is a Somerset DLC. This is the straight up base game content for Aldmeri players. They weren't allowed to visit the Somerset Isles in the base game. It was here. Welcome to Tutorial Island was here, and then from Tutorial Island, hey, be glad you're not doing Tutorial Island as a Daggerfall Covenant. You're in Stros Mackay, and this place has got a major downgrade since Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard. I'll tell you that. Also, no Solstheim for you. You get Blake Rock Island if you're a member of the Daggerfall. The Evanhart Pact. Yes. Somerset Island is tiny. Yes, it's tiny. But you know what also is tiny? Vardenfell, right? This whole island here, all of Red Mountain is inaccessible. Except Kogaroon. There's a little open dungeon here. But everything else is inaccessible. Okay. So, we're going down this road. Blood Horse. Blood Horse. What's this? Triumphs of the Monarch, Chapter 3? That's a lore book. It's amazing. But hey, they reused the original height map and everything. They said so on the Twitch stream when they announced it. And the lady, I still remember the lady who works for Twitch. She was going, Vardenfell. Anyway, let me see here. Hello. Oh no. She refuses to interact with monstrous vampires. Damn shame. Yeah, it's okay. Basically, certain NPCs refuse to interact with me, so then I shove them under a mesmerize ray, and then once per day they'll interact with me. But it's okay, because we're going invisible. Yes. So, we need to go up and get the way shrine over there. This is how we fast travel. So, if you don't understand how way shrines work, it's a pretty simple concept. We click on the way shrine itself, and then we can go to any other one around the map.
So even though the world is huge, you can select anywhere you know about on the map and instantly fast travel there. This gets you right to the fun. Fast travel. Fast.
Okay. Hello, Captain Tyndall!
Welcome to Skywatch. Your message arrived ahead of you, and they're expecting you up at the manse.
My message?
Yes. I know you must have been concerned about the messenger. He made it through safely.
I understand.
It's great to meet you at the gate again, just like the last time.
Damn it, Jim, thanks for subscribing. Let's go! Wait. Nice to meet you at the gate again, just like last time?
Oh, it's no trouble at all. Our mutual Khajiit friend said he was happy to meet you. The festival, the High Kin Lady's veneration ceremony. It's all very exciting.
The High Kin Lady. They're venerating her. By the way, High Kin Lady Estri is one of the more interesting characters. She's a mustache-twirling villain, but she's one of the more interesting characters in this game as a concept for, like, when people ask, well, what happens when the Daedra, like, what happens to the Dovahkiin, the Dragonborn?
Poor baby born, please don't cry anymore, 'cause your mommy is here, baby born, baby born.
When baby born cries, she's thirsty. Let's give her a bottle. Just like a real baby, she's wet her diaper.
Baby born, baby born.
What happens when the Dragonborn gets its, dies, right? Where does the Dragonborn soul go? What happens to it? They address that a little bit with High Kin Lady Estri, but we'll have to save that for a bit later. All right. Also, keep in mind those who are subscribers do have access to the Babyborn emote.
Exactly. Up at the manse. He's eager to discuss all the things you'll do on your visit to Skywatch.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a lot of fun. Enjoy your time in the city.
Yes. Very good. I'll head to the manse and look for Raz, Umdar.
Good luck. If you need us, the Marines have your back.
Oh, awesome. The Marines actually have my back this time. I had to fight my way in and disguise myself as one of you guys before I was inducted into the Eyes of the Queen. But now that Queen Irene actually recognizes me for my talents, it seems I can go where I want and not have to worry about it too much. Thank gods. Now, tell me about this festival going on.
Stars, yes. The Festival of Defiance, an annual celebration of freedom and victory. Skywatch retaken from the Slode in the wake of the Thracian Gambit.
Tell me about the Slode.
You know how the Khajiit are like Mer, but cats? Imagine that, only with slug-toed things. They're a Betmer race, Beast Mer, and their empire once ruled the seas of southern Tamriel.
Alright, tell me about the Thracian Gambit.
The Slode released a disease, the Thracian Plague, on an unsuspecting Tamriel. A catastrophe late in the First Era, if I remember my history correctly. They infected sea beasts and sent them to run ashore all along the coasts.
True. The Thracian Plague is serious business when we start playing Vigilant later in my Skyrim playthrough. But as far as the Thracian Plague goes, it wiped out like a third, 2/3 of Tamriel's population. It was serious business. Yeah, I mean the all of Tamriel, basically, that was left, united under one banner in order to actually fight the Slodes. And you know what happened? The Slodes sunk their own continent to say, middle finger to you, Tamriel. So they sunk their own continent because they're aquatic beasts. They don't give a shit. They just went underwater, and it's like, well, we can't kill them now. And then, in the Third Era, according to the first Pocket Guide to the Empire, Thros has risen again. It was a serious plot point, okay? Like, the Slode's continent in the Third Era rose again. Like, this is terrible, because Slode have been seen in Tamriel. And we're actually panicking about this in the first Pocket Guide to the Empire, right? And they never used the plot point ever in any of the Elder Scrolls games, other than Elder Scrolls Online, of course, where they use everything. But none of the mainline Elder Scrolls games have they actually used that plot point, or the fact that Thros has risen again, and now we have to be afraid because, Slodes, they'll have their own natural magic, but in addition to that, they have the ability to teleport. They have telepathy, so they can communicate with each other. They can teleport freely, and they don't have emotions like we do. They have they fake emotions for our sake. They pretend to have emotions, but in fact they're very cold and calculating, and it's all more or less a show. If they supposedly get angry, they're not actually angry. They're just pretending to be angry, to get an advantage. They use emotions for political gain. It's ridiculous, but also hilarious as a concept. I like the idea of the Slode. I love the idea of the Slode. I actually like how they're used in general. So they're toxic girlfriends. Oh my goodness. Flashing back to high school? Yes. Yes, you're right. All my other girlfriends were good. We just had differences or issues that made it not work out, and I ended up with my wife as she is now, and I love her to death. But you're right. Thinking back to high school, you're absolutely correct. Now, let's get going.
Not sure what else there is to say. Mass death, military gambits, and the poor Khajiit lost more than half of their people. We showed them, though. The All Flag's navy took the fight to their homeland and slaughtered them. Nasty.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. But tell me about the Skywatch being captured.
After the Slode released the Thracian Plague, they capitalized on the chaos it caused. They moved in on cities along the coasts, sacked them for goods, and enslaved the folk that lived there.
Well, they don't enslave people so much as they kill them and raise their corpses to make them slaves in death. But how long was it held?
A few years, but we've never forgotten. It took the All Flag's navy to free us with aid from a resistance in the streets. Never again.
Resistance in the streets as zombies? Obviously, there had to have been some survivors in the sewers or something like that. Anyway, tell me about High Kin Lady Estri. I don't want to say she's best girl, but Queen Irene is pretty. Queen Irene's pretty awesome. I have to agree. However, if she wasn't, then I've got to say High Kin Lady Estri is up there as maybe number 2. Who knows? Tell me more about her.
Queen Irene has come to our town as part of her tour. While she's here, the rumor is that she's going to bestow a great honor upon Estri. Estri's already the canon reeve of Skywatch. Be interesting to see what's next.
Yeah, Estri's a mustache-twirling villainess. And that's fine. Let's get going. So, we are heading on into Skywatch. This is a capital city of Auridon. What about Firsthold? Firsthold would be the capital city. Did you know that Manny Marco ensured that Baron Zaya's daughter would be queen of Firsthold? Firsthold, sorry, not Firstwatch. Skywatch, Firsthold, yes. It should be queen of this place. Kind of cool. I wish it was bigger. I wish it was an actual kingdom. But I will accept this for the sake of it being an MMORPG. Less on the RPG, more on the MMO. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, good. I managed to get out of there. I thought I was stuck in the corner. What happened to the legendary warrior who escaped Cold Harbor? He ended up in a corner and never escaped. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, we're leaving. Hello. I'm a monstrous vampire. Alright. I need to use this enchanting table, please. Thanks. Extract the glyph. And what's next? I think we're basically done. A butterfly. I suppose we should just continue with the quest, but now that I'm in a town, I want to do town things. What kind of town things, you ask? Where's the blacksmith? You here. Woodworking station. Deconstruct everything except the Mad Tinker's staff, which I need to keep. And the Sith's Ice staff, which I need to keep. This is a tank staff. It's kind of cool. Next, we got shields. Break those down. So we're deconstructing those. See up in the top corner, my woodworking skills going up as we get loot from those different things we deconstruct. And we have learned a set. So if we want to make something that looks like that staff, we can. I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't see anything else that I really need here. I know this reminds you of Alinor from the Somerset Isle mod. If you ever played the Somerset Isle mod for Skyrim, Alinor is basically a bunch of these tents here. Instead of these buildings, you know? It's just a bunch of little tents. And actual ESO, Alinor is over here. And it's a bunch of false front buildings. But look at the number of buildings here. Or false fronts, I should call them. Versus, you know, the idea of mud huts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it's about 22 houses, roughly, as opposed to the Skyrim Somerset Isle mod, where it's like 6 mud huts. All right.
Just have to connect this rune flow coupling.
I'm not doing your quest. Thank you. That's the Mages Guild.
Over here, Initiate.
Yeah. All the Mages Guild people want me to do Mages Guild quests, which I don't want to do right now. I want to stick to Aldmeri, Dominion, and Somerset Isle, Aridon questing for now. Hello!
Amazing to stand at the heart of Tanzelwil, isn't it? You can hear the ancestors whisper.
True.
Can assure you, if the Veiled Heritance is in Skywatch, they will be found.
I believe you, Estri, but the Royal Guard will aid in the search. This is non-negotiable.
Very well. If you will excuse me, Your Majesty, I have much to do.
Over here.
Irene is best girl, but Estri, mustache-twirling villainess that she is, I like her a lot. Okay, what else we got here? Yeah. Let's have a chit-chat with our good friend. Oh, let's talk to Irene first.
I bid you welcome to Skywatch.
It's good to see you again, Your Majesty.
I'm glad you're here. I'm happy for the chance to honor Lady Estri. She's my brother's wife, after all. But it all goes in the font if the Heritance tries something.
Yes. What do you need me to do?
No, not I. We can't be seen discussing such matters. Razumdar is very close by.
Oh.
Ariel's scales protect you.
Ariel's scales. So this is the second time Ariel's scales have been mentioned. You see, what happened in ESO was during the initial setup, when the game was initially being crafted, its quests were being put together, the lead writer was not on speaking terms. That is to say, there was no pipeline for the people who worked on the quests to talk to the lead writer. The lead writer was there, and he was writing material, right? But he wasn't doing the individual NPC dialogue. He was busy writing lore books and like main quest dialogue, the big stuff, right? You know, the stuff that actually, we're not talking about like the individual faction quests, but like the main quest itself and things like that. He was busy doing the big stuff. So what ended up happening while they weren't on speaking terms, while they were busy doing their own separate things, is stuff like this ended up dropping into the game, where they talk about Ariel as if he were a dragon. His scales protect you, right? Ariel's scales. Ariel isn't a dragon. He was an elf man. A stupidly overpowered Elnathay man who ascended to godhood after doing good deeds for the people. Now, let's put it like this. Elder Scrolls Online House in Doral. This is the best example of them not being on speaking terms. I think, yeah, let me just pull up my UESP article here. So yes, the wolf, correct, everyone. We go over here. This is House Indoral's symbol, right? This is what House Indoral's banner looks like in ESO. But when the game released, because they did not consult the lead writer, they just drew up some concept art and ran with it. It looked like this. It was a wolf, yes. Because they had no idea what they were doing, and they didn't talk to the lead writer. They just drew up something that looks cool. And that ended up in the game on release. It got fixed later when people were like, dude, what the fuck? but they weren't ZeniMax Online Studios were not talking with their lead writer, Lawrence Schick, who would have told them, hey, this is their banner, not a wolf. Cheers, everybody. I need to open the window. In real life, I need to open that over there. And then I will be right back. But yes, they couldn't remove the voice lines that were already there. That was too much of a time investment for them to do. It was simply too much for them to handle. You know, like, it wasn't worth the time investment. They could swap out a texture, no problem. Swapping out a texture is easy. Painless, even. But, as far as the actual... Would I take a 33%? Yes, 33%. Okay. Anyway, let's close this, and let's get back to the video game. Yes. Ariel's scales protect you. Because Ariel is a dragon, because Akatosh was a dragon. Yes. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Yes. I have nothing to say to you. Let's get going. I'm sorry. I'm not having alcohol. This is water. Do you know why they weren't on speaking terms? Oh, very simple. It was because they were busy doing their own things, and the development pipeline really didn't respect the writing staff to that point. Yes. They didn't see a reason. And when they made mistakes and they had to backpedal on them, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Sorry, I'm busy stealing stuff from the Aldmeri Dominion. I'm a dirty, dirty thief, you know. Ooh. As I was saying. So, yeah. It's not that they were, at odds with each other in a rivalry. No. It was more like they were busy doing their own things and didn't think to consult the writing staff at the time. Now, the writing staff, admittedly, had to, for the most part, suggest that they had to more or less, their job was to take whatever the developers' decisions were and say, okay, we'll write a reason why what you did was true. So if you did something that was wrong within the lore, we need to write something up that explains why what you did that was wrong was actually right, and why what everyone else in the lore community thought was right was actually wrong. That was their job as lead writer. Unfortunately, they did absolutely... They were a bit dumb in the sense of obvious things like Indaril's banner and stuff like that, which have been described in lore books already. Meaning people already knew, excuse me, you're wrong. And then they had to backpedal on that stuff real quick like. Turns out, you do have to listen to your writers every once in a while. They may have the rare, valid point, which you have to listen to. And that's why later Elder Scrolls Online writing is superior to earlier Elder Scrolls Online writing, because they learned that lesson. All the content we will be doing in the beginning, that is to say, the Aldmeri Dominion, the main quest, the Daggerfall Covenant, and the Ebonheart Pact. All of this will suffer from the problems I'm talking about now. And then all of a sudden, the quality will skyrocket when we start doing, how shall we say, the Gold Coast Abaz Landing, and Wolfgar. Wolfgar, right here. When we start doing that stuff, the quality of the writing will skyrocket. Until then, it'll be hit and miss, hit and miss, hit and miss. Then it will kind of be okay in Morrowind. It'll be okay in Somerset. And it'll take a nosedive off a cliff in Elsewhere. Then it'll recover a little bit in Dragonhold. Did I just mention Somerset out? Yeah, it'll recover. It's okay in Vardenfell. Then it actually gets better in Clockwork City. Clockwork City's over here. Yeah, it gets a little bit better in Clockwork City. Then it goes back down to just okay in Somerset. And then it falls off the cliff in Elsewhere. And then it gets a little bit better in Southern Elsewhere. Yes, you can. So from there, you end up. I could go on, but the point is that Western Skyrim isn't very good. Solitude isn't very good. This is just a copy of Skyrim Solitude. It's pretty fucking terrible. Now, you said, can you seamlessly travel each area? No, these are zones, meaning that if I want to go from Grotwood to the next area, I have to go through this gate. And I travel through that gate. There's a loading screen. And then we're in Greenshade. From Greenshade, there's a loading screen here. Goes to Marble Tor. There's a loading screen from Marble Tor to Reaper's March, which, by the way, is the only time that the Aldmeri Dominion gets boring again. Aldmeri Dominion starts boring in here, where it's boring, okay, in the newbie area. Then it gets pretty interesting all the way through up until Marble Tor, where it turns boring again. Yes, you cannot go to Cyrodiil at all. What are you talking about? This is a whole PvP zone where 3 factions fight to the death, and it's fucking awesome. Or at least it was before it was overrun by lag, low frame rates, and what do you call it? What was that last thing? Lag, like internet latency, low frame rates, and what is it called? I'm trying to I'm blanking on this. Yes, the game balance was ruined by Daedric artifact power-ups. Destroyed. Now, aside from all that, you can also go to the Gold Coast, which is part of Cyrodiil. You can go to Kavach, or you can go to Anvil. Those are your places. Now, they're suggesting that the rest of Cyrodiil is going to be a part of Mehrunes Dagon's invasion. And I'm like, holy shit, this is going to be shit. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's continue our journey through Auradon, which is the smaller island of the 2 Somerset Isles. We are going to pay a visit to Queenie Irene. Well, we already did. We talked to Irene here. She's best girl of the Elder Scrolls Online so far. Everyone wants me to say that Narwhal is the best right here. Narwhal. But I disagree. And certainly not her apprentice, Vea. Let's go this way. Hello, Mr. Skywatch Noble.
Looking for Azumdar? Follow me.
He was about to say follow this one. Yes, follow me. Who are you?
Just follow.
Okay, go.
You think I don't see you sneak these?
Daft? God!
Someone is trying to steal things here. Path of Exile didn't start a new league today. They started a new expansion pack. Serious business, and I probably won't have time to do it. That's the honest. I'm not doing a non-committal. Oh, maybe I will, maybe I won't. No, I'm telling you flat out. But between my Skyrim run that's ongoing and the Elder Scrolls Online I'm doing right now, whenever I have time that I'm not doing those 2, I actually kind of want to continue Metroid Prime 2. And if for some reason I don't feel like Metroid Prime 2, I want to continue Pokemon Crystal Clear. In other words, I have no time for a new expansion pack for Path of Exile. We'll have to wait till next league. How's it going, Ross?
Perhaps now you recognize Razumdar, yes?
Why disguise?
Skywatch is a dangerous town. Today of all days. You know of the festival, Estre's ceremony, yes?
What's the ceremony about?
To cement their relationship, the Queen plans to elevate Estre within the Thalmor. Everything must be perfect.
Elevate her? They're going to venerate her and elevate her into the Thalmor are the Cultural Preservation Society of the Aldmeri Dominion. That's serious business. Like, if there's going to be a Elven Supremacy is the only truth uprising, it's going to come from the Thalmor. So tell me, what's the catch?
The Heritans. Raz has word the veil has fallen on Skywatch. They plan to attack the royalty, make a statement. We need someone to find the cell and snuff it out. And by someone, Raz means you.
Yeah. It turns out, oddly enough, that the Veiled Heritance is actually the majority of the Altmer people. Every time you stamp out the Heritance, there's like 5 more cells that pop up. Kind of crazy. My goodness. Any Morrowind plans? Not in the next month. And I say that because I know that I'm going to disappear for a week on the 23rd. So a week from now, a week and 1 day from now, I will disappear for a whole week. Meaning that the next time I will have the opportunity to do anything will be on the 1st. So, yeah. Like, not until next month at the earliest when I will consider what I want to do from there. There are no Morrowind plans until at least the 1st. That's just the reality of it. Now, let's see. Let's continue.
It is a pleasure working beside you, my friend. Start at the Barbed Hook Tavern down by the docks. Use the phrase, "The wine here is made with Alikir grapes." Raz is certain that will get you somewhere.
Anything else?
Take the earring Raz used to disguise himself. We don't want anyone to recognize you.
Okay. Aha! I am now an Aldmeri noble. Aha! Everyone will see my staff, but they won't care about it. Good to know. That stuff looks delicious. Shame it will be stealing if I take it. All right, let's get out of here. Ooh. It depends. I mean, usually people just need to heavily invest in not only, like, how to put this? In Morrowind, specifically Elder Scrolls 3, you need to have your primary skill, whatever weapon you want to use, needs to be one of your primary stats, which also needs to be your birth supported by your birth sign. If it's not supported by a birth sign, you're going to miss a ton of hits. Alternatively, you can invest in agility, and it will increase your ability to hit. But yeah, that's Morrowind for you. They do not explain how to build a decent character. Path of Exile, on the other hand, you just need to go look up a guide. Search for League Starter Build, and that will help you out. People will go, but I don't want to use a build that someone else gave for me. Well, then you're going to be terrible by Act 8 or 9 when things start getting hard. Yes. The skill tree, they walk you through it. The League starter guides all have a pre-built skill tree that you just follow. Yep. Just look up a League starter build. They will actually have websites that actually show the skill tree all the way through. Yep. Serious business. It's the sphere grid from Final Fantasy Final Fantasy X, yes. Oh no. Someone is linking me to things which I don't... Why? Why are people linking me these things? Whatever. Let's go. Yes. Oh, you mean Skyrim, where you play as the legendary hero, the Dragonborn?
Poor baby born, please don't cry anymore, 'cause your mommy is here, baby born, baby born.
When baby born cries, she's thirsty. Let's give her a bottle. Just like a real baby, she's wet her diaper.
Okay, let's go. So, we need to figure out where we're going here. Lifting the veil. So we got to go down south. We have to head south. That's fine. Yes. Yeah, we're good.
The guild has need of you, comrade.
No, comrade. Santa Claus may be communist, but I'm not falling for your extra quests. All right, we're jumping down this way. Oh no, I'm not jumping down. Oh god, it's gonna hurt. Ah! I don't actually have passive healing on this character. I can't heal up from this, and I can't cast a healing spell without them knowing. Okay, I need to dive over here. I need to run away from town. Grab butterfly. So before we encounter anything too obnoxious, we're gonna run over here. There are crates for us. Very good. Is that a lore book? The Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact? Serious business. He's crazy. He's one of the Bard's College people, but he's also a king. He's nuts, by the way. Heal. We have to summon an undead spirit, which is a criminal act. That's how we heal, by the way. Our healing is actually, according to this, a criminal act. Meaning that we get a bounty and arrested if they see this ghost. This ghost dies and we're free to go. But we need to make sure we're just extra careful because anything can happen. Anything. So, Ancestor Silk, we'll take that. Thanks. Okay. Crawlers. Foul bait. I don't want foul bait. Seaweed. Got a pumpkin from... Oh, no. We are now disreputable. They have seen me steal a pumpkin. Because I am super smart. Yes. I have been witnessed stealing the guards over there. The guards saw me steal a pumpkin. This is truly the Elder Scrolls experience. Steal a pumpkin. Stop right there, criminal scum. I'm sorry, I accidentally touched the thing. All right. So we accidentally touched a pumpkin. All right. We are a pumpkin toucher. You touched the pumpkin. I'm not a corn toucher. Gonna sneak our way in. Damn waitress. Hello, inheritance broker. Hello, sir. The wine is made with Alicure grapes.
Ah, a patriot. Let me get a look at you.
I'm here to join the cause.
You look about right. Stars, yes, you might be just the right type. We'll need to test you first. If you've been around Skywatch at all today, you've seen the Royal Guard.
Yes,
right?
I have.
They're in the way. End the threat they represent to our cause. Return with a blade, and we'll move on to the next step.
Okay, we need to steal one of the swords from the Royal Guard, and we're wanted! We're wanted, and we need an item from the Royal Guard! No! No! This is wrong! We have a bounty, and we need to talk to a Royal Guard! Okay. Okay, we need to find the Thieves' Refuge near here. There is no Thieves' Refuge here. Okay. We are going to travel down to... I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about it real hard. We go this way. I marked the location we have to go to. I will spend my monies to travel quickly. The power of the stars guide me.
So even though the world is huge, you can select anywhere you know about on the map and instantly fast travel there. This gets you right to the fun. Fast travel. Fast.
Okay, so we're here. We just need to be extra careful not to run into any guards as we work our way toward our destination, which is the diamond. Additionally, there may be loot for us over here, like a treasure chest, which we want to loot. We did it. Give me your drink. Sack. And barrel. We're out of here. We are heading in this direction. We are going to go to the Thieves' Refuge. We are going to pay off our 69 Septim bounty. Once we pay them 69, we will get out of here. Oh no. That's fine. That way. Yes. What's this? Lorcan's Tears. Some bananas. Another junk I don't need. Alright. Be extra careful to make sure we don't run into any Aldmeri Dominion guards. We're invisible. The guards can't see us. This way. This way. Just have to run past this area without them noticing me. We are running out of stamina, but we should be able to get past this section, and we are clear. Damn right. Don't use your good disguise. Which disguise? What disguise do I have? Oh, the disguise, the Ardon disguise? That's only valid for the quest you pick it up in. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Oh no! The Daedra are invading! Whatever shall I do? I must fight the Daedra. I am stronger than the Daedra. They really don't stand a chance. Big boss is here. Block. You're dead. Yeah, you're really dead. I win. That's it. The Daedra dropped in and died. Ghost heal me. Damn right. Okay. So my Thieves' Refuge is right down here. And a bunch of Daedra just ambushed me on the way there. But we murdered them all. Because we're a really strong Necromancer. So, that was it. Let's head on through. So we gotta run through the Thieves' Refuge. There are no guards down here, thankfully. But we run through here.
No, I understand.
If we want to join the Thieves Guild, we talk to her. If we want to join the Dark Brosenhood, we talk to her. And that's it. We're not going to do either one, though. We're going to go over here and say hello.
Been dipping our hands into strange cookie jars, have we? Show me what you have.
Actually, I'd like to clear my bounty first. Thank you. We're now upstanding.
What delights have you pilfered?
Now we're going to sell her the items we have stolen. And you'll notice that in the top corner of the screen where I'm moving my mouse right now, that just went up, my thievy skill. That's a way to get it to go up. You can pick people's pockets, you can lockpick, and you can sell stolen goods. And that's how you get your thievy skill up. That skill governs lockpicking, pickpocketing, and the, well, just like interactions with fences. Because you can increase your maximum number of interactions with fences per day. You may think, well, there's a limit. Yeah, turns out you can't make infinite money by stealing things. It's unfortunate, but they cap you per day. Which is honestly fine. If you take all the perks, you really spend a ridiculous amount of time dealing with stolen goods. Either way, we're going to head down south now, back to Volkogard, then use that way shrine. By the way, look at the cost, how much it costs to fast travel. See the way it's going down? The more rapidly you fast travel, the more it costs you. Or you can actually go to a way shrine, and you don't have to spend any money at all. It's free to travel from way shrine to way shrine. So we're going south. We're going back to Volkogard. And once we get down there, we're going to stop. We're going to loot this apple basket along with natural water. Yes. Is that another treasure chest for me? Damn right it is. Hidden behind a tree. Do way shrines get you right to the fun? They get you right next to the fun. Then you have to spend about anywhere between 3 and 15 seconds running to it. All right.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
DLC quest? What about dragons in your own homeland? This one does not know.
Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but
See?
he hopes his family is safe.
Okay. We don't do the DLC quests right now. We do them later. For now, they'll bug me every time I go somewhere. So here we go. Back here. Woo! It'll work with NPC when they look at you. And not work when they face a different direction. Didn't know about that. I know that in general it doesn't work. It only works like once per day as far as I've been able to say. Which is weird. Anyway. When you see that DLC, you think about dragons, right? Yeah, well, there's a DLC that's like, oh my god, go save the orcs. Oh my god, Vivek needs you. Oh my god, Devaith Fear needs you to go to the Clockwork City. Oh my god, there's dragons. I could go on, but it's very in your face. It's very annoying. Oh my god, we need to deal with the Ashen Host right now. I have an old DLC forever. It's like people in Warframe who go, well, you need a resource booster or something. I'm like, I have all the boosters forever. I'm like, oh my god, that costs real life money. Yes, I know. Alright. Will I do all zones? Perhaps. Perhaps. Either way, we are no longer wanted. So we're going to have a chit-chat with these guards. Hello, miss. You refuse to deal with monstrous vampires? Excuse me. See, she doesn't give a shit about me. I'm trying to give her the Jedi mind trick so she deals with me. She ain't dealing with me.
Comrade, a word.
Comrade! No, no thanks. You! Hello.
Move along, citizen.
I need your sword.
Get out of here. Another word and I'll have to bring you to a magistrate.
Alright, so I can pay her 693 freaking golds. Or I can intimidate her. I need that blade. You don't want to cross me right now?
Hold on. Just take it. I'm here to guard the queen, not fight every maniac in the street.
Yes, you see, I have the power of the Fighters Guild, which grants me intimidating presence. With the power of the Fighters Guild rank 10, I intimidate her. You only need rank 1, but yeah, the point is, with the power of the Fighters Guild, I've intimidated her to give me her sword. It's really dumb. So, yes. There we go. Hello? You want me to say that wine thing again, or do you want the sword?
I'm impressed. As I expected, you're not just recruit material. You could be an officer. Let's drink a toast to your health.
Yes. Indeed, I intimidated a guard. I'm very bottoms up. By the way, this stuff is going to knock me out. It's gonna put me into a condition where they can drag me off.
Drink up.
Bam. Damn.
It's about time. You're heavier than you look. Welcome to the Veiled Isle. You're just off the coast of Skywatch, our own private training ground. You've been chosen to join. A cut above, an officer of the Veiled Heritance.
Yes. You said at least they didn't punch you? Yeah, the last 2 NPCs that wanted to abduct me punched me in the face, and I just kind of fell over, and that was that. This is the 3rd abduction my character has suffered. All right? Fourth. Okay, so first, my character was punched from behind by one of the what do you call it? By one of the worm cultists when my soul was sacrificed. Then I was punched in the face by a crazy lady. Then I was punched in the face again by a crazy man. And now I've been drugged. Someone's got a fetish. That's all I gotta say. Someone's got a fetish. Anyway, what do I have to do?
You can see the black soul gem here. Place your hand on it. Good. You can come and go all you want, but first, you take the oath. Be sure you want this. You commit your immortal soul with this pledge.
I don't have a soul. Molag Bal took it from me already in Cold Harbor. I'm an empty husk that has been given like presence in Mundus through the power of the sky shards. But I'm still an empty husk, so I don't have a soul to commit.
Repeat after me. I pledge my life and soul to the Heritance and the Veiled Queen.
All right. On your black soul gem, I pledge my life and soul to the Heritance and the Veiled Queen. This is not a lie.
You've passed the first test of your initiation. Congratulations.
Right. Let's go.
You're a lucky recruit. The Veiled Queen herself will be making a speech in support of the cause. You'll be able to see her firsthand. Assuming you survive the trials.
You said repeat after me test? No, you don't understand. In the beta, the alpha and beta test of Elder Scrolls Online, they didn't have voice acting. This was all text-to-speech dialogue that you heard. So he taught, the Veiled Queen herself will be taking support. It was glorious to hear. Up until like a year ago, there was one giant in the Skyrim area, I think it was Windhelm area, that actually still used the robo voice because they forgot to switch it out. If I survive?
Before you lies 3 trials. Endurance, intelligence, and strength. A Heritance officer must embody all 3 of these virtues, or they're no officer. I recruited you. Don't fail me.
I won't. Which test comes first?
Intelligence. Ammonia proctors the test, just up the path from here.
Didn't you find that giant? It was about a year ago they switched it out. Sorry, you're too late. But the game's been out for a long time. So when I say a year ago, it means it's been in the game for ages. Think about that. We're looting all their food, by the way. Because I can do that. Additionally, I can fish. Quickly! Ghost, heal me! I don't have passive healing, unfortunately. My ghost has to handle that. Alright. Fish. Select bait. Do it! This is the real content of an MMORPG. Behold the power! I failed the fishing. Let's go. I do actually like the fishing in Nier Automata and Torchlight. I don't like the fishing in World of Warcraft very much. This takes me back to Skywatch if I don't want to do this quest anymore. And they won't question it. Hey, you left for like 12 hours during this. Is that okay? Oh, welcome, Veiled Recruit. Goodness gracious. Well, this isn't even your job interview. This is like a secret society. You do things wrong and you're exiled forever. And instead of exiled forever, I mean we'll kill you. We'll actually, like, end your life. Alright, we did a thing. How are you, Veiled Heritage soldiers? Damn, you guys are tired. You're pathetic. But I... I'm extra spooky. All right, let's go have a chit-chat with some of the people here. That's fine. Give me your intelligence test.
You've come to test you. The test is simple. I will give you a riddle. My life is measured in hours. I serve by being devoured. Thin, I am quick. Fat, I am slow.
Thin, I am quick. Fat, I am slow. Measured in hours. Candle? Then I'm quick, fat, I'm slow. Pretty sure that's it. Pretty sure it's candle. My life is measured in hours. A hookah, skull, thin, I'm quick, fast. Hourglass. You're right. It's an hourglass. I mean, it would be true, but wait, hold on. Lore book, The Illusion of Death. Mage's Guild reputation increased. Very good. Now, hourglass. I point. Failed. There's supposed to be a candle.
The test is simple. I say much, but you cannot hear me. I open, but you cannot walk through me. I have a spine, but I have no bones.
Loot. Books have a spine.
You have chosen wisely. Are you ready for another question?
Do it.
Answer this correctly. Friend to soldiers, guardsmen, and mercs. Scarred from battle, unbowed by hurt. I always faced forward when battle is joined. When on the march, I watch from behind.
Shield.
Well done. Now you must prove your heart's endurance.
Okay, let's go. He's watching me. I can't feed on this guy. I wanna bleed him dry. But you have to understand, I'm a vampire in reality. I am a a stage 4 vampire, and I'm going to lose my stage 4 in an hour and 30 minutes. But if no one's watching me, this guy can be eaten. Yes, it can be eaten. I am. Yeah, exactly. You can't drain his life if someone's watching. I'm hungry now. But I'm hungry now. Can I have McDonald's? No. No, you can't. Goodbye. It was a terrible Trash Gremlin Diva meme, was the McDonald's. No one likes McDonald's, by the way. They're not good. Greens. I mean, they're better than other fast food chains. Oh no, on my mark, shit, get set, go! Complete the race, go, 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 go! Go, 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 keep reaching the next marker! Next marker, next marker, next marker, next marker. Go, 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 go! There's a treasure chest there and it exists to spite me! That treasure chest wants me to die! Okay, there's an imp there. I have to sprint! That thing wants to kill me. Goodbye. There's another treasure chest over there. Why? What? Here's the thing. McDonald's is higher quality than most fast food places in the United States. Unfortunately, it is still low quality by actual restaurant standards. Or general food that you cook at home standards. That's the problem. In order to have something comparable to McDonald's at home, you'd have to get you have to go to the dollar store and get a $1, what do you call it, meal. Yes, a $1 meal. Keep going. Jump. Ampsies. Subway. Well, Subway is also a fast food. I don't care what you say. People are like, hello. The imp is after me. No! Lightning bolt. Okay. We sneak. We're a snake. The imp is looping around. It's just trying to get me. It has given up. Thus, I am victorious.
An impressive time. Alondere proctors your final trial. The trial of
Strunk. Okay, we're gonna be Strunk. Give me health, ghost. Very good. All right, the trial of Strunk. No one helps you? Of course not. The imps are part of the trial. They want you to take damage while you're running.
You guessed the old man's riddles and ran a little race. Good for you. Ready for a real challenge?
I am ready for a real challenge, yes. I hit the button on a browser window instead of this.
You fight. Every officer under the veil needs to know how to fight. Behind me is the combat ring. You'll go up against other officer candidates.
Yeah, not only are the imps part of the trial, but there are treasure chests along the raceway where they want you to stop and loot the treasure chest. And it's like, you can loot the treasure chest and get loot, but then you fail the trial. All right, let's go.
I don't want to hear moaning. We've a long road to walk before we remove that heretic Iren. The Veiled Queen deserves only the best, so we only take the best.
Only take the best. I'm thinking of Guile's theme from Street Fighter. But no, seriously. Iren is best girl in the Elder Scrolls Online. So you can see the Veiled Queen is honestly second best for sure. It's very awkward how they have this rivalry going on. Okay, give me a second here. Let me hit a couple things here. Sorry, there's things going on in other windows I do somewhat have to pay attention to. All right, there we go. We're done. What's Estri's opinion of the Veiled Queen? Yeah, I know, right? Let's go.
We'll see. Head up the stairs, join the melee. If you
Join the melee. I'm not a member of the melee. I use my staff. Hello. You're dead. You just don't know it yet. You. All of you, get over here. I'm way stronger than all of you. You're all dead. My baldy ass is the only one who's left alive. I want to suck out his soul, but I can't. So we're going this way.
Good work. You're tougher than you look.
Thanks.
I get to welcome you beneath the veil. Do your damnedest to make the Veiled Queen proud.
Complete quest.
You're a full member now, and you're in luck. The Veiled Queen herself will be speaking to the cause.
Right. Where should I go?
The Veiled Council meets in the Grand Hall. It's north of here, near the top of the island.
Right. Hold on. Got an itchy feeling behind my ear. Okay, go on.
No, she's not here. She needs to stay safe, hidden. Uses a spell to speak with us by projection. Go report in with the council, present yourself, and be known.
Well, I use projection as well when I talk on Twitter. Looking forward to it. Let's go this way. Alright, we're gonna go back to that obstacle course and find that damn treasure chest. It's eating away at me. Okay. So, these are the people over here. The lady over here. Wait, this is a encampment of some sort. Can I loot the barrel? Of course I can loot the barrel. That rice is mine. Knapsack. Oh, hello there. Orcish bench. Very good. That's the treasure chest that tempted me during the race. That made me want to lose. I hit the mute button because I'm gripping my mouse too tightly as I desperately try to loot all the things. This is the game. It eats at me. What's on the ship? There is Can you imagine, like, sleeping in a boat this small? Like, this is a downscaled version of a ship that's supposed to be much bigger. Okay, look at this ladder, for example. Look at that. Look at the size. They downscaled an actual sailboat into something this small. Elder Scrolls Online. Okay. Yeah. I know. You're trying to kill me. But I'm busy looting all the things. It's not the door you're looking for. Wait, hold on. Okay, yes, it's fine. The SS short bus, actually. If you know your dank meme lore.
One of Iren's agents is in disguise.
Really?
They're here.
Okay. So, this is now a dungeon. And I sit here. I lost my disguise the instant they said, One of Queen Zyren's agents is here in disguise. Your disguise evaporates instantly. Imagine having that kind of magic where you can simply speak the words and dispel the illusion by virtue of knowing that the illusion exists. You merely speak the words and the illusion evaporates. Words have power, you see. Names have power. Yes. Oh. You say words have power, but yeah, the shouting system is not really what I had in mind. I had in mind the world altering itself based on your words.
From the sides!
Which is what the lore of shouting is supposed to be, but the actual shouting is not nearly as good as the lore of shouting. Let's put it like that. Excuse me, I missed. Oh no. That was boring. Okay.
Idiots! Don't let them escape!
Estri! She doesn't like me very much, sadly. At least we got the cheese. And the white meat. God damn it. 3 Friday night infusions. Yes, Estri is, she isn't best girl. Best girl is Irene. But Estri is second best, for sure. She's the mustache-twirling villain that we all deserve. And she'll be back. She'll be back. That I promise you. We are going to finish looting all these crates, though. This is what I live for. Is mousing over every container and hitting the use key. If you listen, hear that tick, 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 tick noise? That's me hitting the loot key. Yes. Activate the door switch. I point at it and the door opens. All right, what's going on now? Lot crystals. Really? Well, in that case, we're checking everything. Things are collapsing. Oh no, my minions have died. We got all kinds of things. All right. Activate the crystal. I said activate the crystal, damn it.
You peasant. You think yourself clever. Did the filthy cat give you that little bauble? Or did Irene herself get her hands dirty? Did she really think she could sail home and we'd all bend a knee? As she invites mongrels and beasts to cavort in our cities? Deluded fool. No matter. With Mehrunes Dagon's aid, I will dispose of the false queen and rise as true leader to our people.
See?
I am the Veiled Queen.
See what I'm talking about? With Mehrunes Dagon, she herself, like when they talk about Mehrunes Dagon invading, you don't understand. Estri's gonna come back. They gotta pull her out of the closet for this because we know the truth. You see, the truth is, wait, where's the button? There it is.
Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made.
See, they already had Mehrunes Dagon in this video game already. So they're going to make a whole chapter out of having her here. Even though she's already, like, even though he's already been here. He's like the centerpiece of this zone up here. Like this area. His Oblivion Gates already invade this place. So, Beasts and mongrels? Yes, mongrels are the wood elves, and the beasts are the Khajiits. It's true. It's true. Books. We're just hitting these bookshelves just in case. It actually adds every one of these books we read. You may not know this, but we actually have a collections tab for a, not stories, but, is it not collections? Journal, okay? Then we got our lore library. And every book that we read gets added as a item. Yes.
Iren's spy is here.
Dispose of that pest.
Iren's spy is here, quickly. You're dead, sir. This one's extra tanky. I must transform into a vampire lord. He died instantly to the damage from my transformation. He looked at me. The bat slapped him in the face and he died. The bats slapping him in the face killed him. Yes. All right. We're gonna finish looting everything. Now, you asked about the inventory space I have. So, your inventory space is a free-to-play... a buy-to-play player. So if you buy ESO, if you pay the full price for the video game, right? You have limited inventory space. What if I told you that there is a craft bag with unlimited storage space for crafting materials if you pay a monthly fee for ESO Plus? Okay, now I can keep talking. I just had to finish scrolling all the way down to the bottom. All right. They have a solution for the problem they created. Yes. Yes, exactly. Sounds like a deal to you. Pretty much. Yes. So, do I actually do very much crafting? Probably not. No. All right. Anyway. If you're thinking of another video game that does that, think of Fallout 76 and its Fallout First service. But the best part about Fallout First, and Fallout 76 in general, is that you don't, like, crafting isn't optional like it is in ESO. In ESO, other people can craft for you, no problem, who gives a shit. In Fallout 76, on the other hand, you need to repair your shit. How do you repair your shit? Well, you actually have to use crafting ingredients to repair your stuff. Well, how do I get unlimited crafting ingredients? You can pay the monthly fee for the Fallout First service, and that will give you unlimited crafting ingredients in Fallout 76. Well, but you can't repair your stuff at just a vendor. Repairing your weapon, your armor, that requires crafting ingredients. That's what I'm trying to tell you is, and now other people will go, excuse me, you can get repair kits by killing the Scorched Beast Queen, and that is very easy. And I do it all the time, and I have so many repair kits that I don't have to use any scrap to repair things. And when people tell you that, first of all, they're full of shit, because the Scorched Beast Queen is the final boss of the vanilla game. You know, pre-expansion. Meaning that they're like, it's easy, just kill the final boss a bunch of times. Yeah. Tell them to fuck off. Alright. So, what do we got? We're going, this way. There are people with hundreds or thousands of hours of Fallout 76 who will tell you that problem X isn't a problem because it's not a problem for them. Because they have hundreds or thousands of hours in the game. And that's how you know they are fucked in the head. Because they have hundreds of thousands of hours in Fallout 76. Alright, let's go this way. We have defeated High Kin Lady Estrie's minions. And thus, everyone on this island is my enemy. This whole area has become evil. Yes. Nexus is having issues because everyone's downloading the Frontier. Yeah, I have no intention of downloading it anytime soon. I figure the game will get at least 2 or 3 patches under its belt by the time I'm ready to play it, much like a certain other game, Metal Punk 4078 or something, you know. I'm not exactly the first and newest adopter of things video gamey. How can you run a YouTube channel if you're not the first to play all the things? I'm just not interested. I'm sorry. I was there on day one when when Bloodstained Curse of the Moon came out. When Bloodstained Ritual of the Night came out, I played those day one. Fuck yeah. But a mod for Fallout New Vegas? Nah, give it a couple months, let people patch it. You know, let it actually get updates and be done with. I'll let other people beta test it for me. Now, at the same time, show me a Morrowind mod, and chances are I will mess with it right away. Because the Morrowind modding community has proven itself to be pretty awesome. And, not full of Fallout Miami. What? Sorry. No, what I'm trying to say is that I actually do intend to play these games. I just intend on playing them, you know, about maybe 40 to 60 hours after, I plan on playing them maybe 2 to 3 months after everyone else talks about them being brand new, coming out. What's your opinion on this thing? I usually approach them a little ways after that. And they say, well, that's a pity. I wanted to watch you play it when it was new. It's a shame. I understand. But I'm busy looting items from containers in Elder Scrolls Online. Let's use this ship and get back to Skywatch. All right. Fish. 1 second. No, we don't need anything over here. Let's go. Looking for good stolen goods. Wait, that's one of them. I'll take that, thanks. Stolen goods. Stolen goods. Either you look or they do. Well, I'm sure they can find someone else who's streaming the newest, biggest thing, and they'll watch them specifically to see the newest, biggest thing. And that's fine. I don't have to be their conduit to find the newest, biggest thing. I'm playing the video games that I want to play. That's why I ignore, like, 85, 90%. Like, this stream, 7 or 8 people have asked me, you know, what do you think about Fallout the Frontier? I've just ignored them.
There's an urgent task.
You notice that I replied to not, what do I think about it, but rather, the Nexus having problems with it. It's not that I don't see their other posts. I do. I just ignore them. All right. So, what do we got here? Razumdar, I need to talk to you.
Ah, good. Raz was beginning to worry about you.
Where's Highkin Lady Estri?
Calm yourself, friend. She's inside with the Queen. They're practicing for the Thalmor ceremony tomorrow. No need to worry.
You don't understand. Estri is the Veiled Queen.
Truly, you are certain? If you're mistaken, accusing her...
Raz, you have to trust me. I saw her speak to the Veiled Council.
Then we end this. Come with Razumdar.
Yes. Let's end this right now. I say as I realize, like, Razumdar's going to charge ahead of me. Well, I have to fix something that I spilled a little tiny bit of a drink. I mean, I love said drink, but, you know, you pour a little bit of it and it spills out, and you have to just kind of deal with that. So, there we go. Cheers. Just a tiny little bit of it dropped out of the shot glass. I'm like, well, that's a problem. That's indeed an issue. Baldur's Gate 3 is not a true Baldur's Gate sequel. Divinity: The Original Sin 3 looks like a very fun video game, provided they loosen up on the dice rolls a little bit. Their strict adherence to dice rolls does not jive with the fact it's a video game. Like, the dice rolls make sense in the context of a video game. However, they need to be a little more forgiving, especially with the idea that you can't repeat attempts of things. Once you try that dice roll, you're committed, and your character's fucked if you mess up the dice roll and you have to reload your save. Dice rolls like that are, how do I put this? They're made for tabletop games where you can do anything, not for the very, very limited scope of a video game. That said, you'll notice that even Divinity: The Original Sin 2 isn't nearly as stringent with its chance mechanics. They decided to shove those into into quote-unquote Baldur's Gate 2 in order to make it feel like actual Dungeons & Dragons, and it's not. Don't get me wrong. I actually like the idea of a Divinity: The Original Sin 3 in the Forgotten Realms. I just need those dice rolls fucking fixed before I even think about touching the game. I don't care if it comes out of early access tomorrow. Like, early access has been my excuse for not touching it. But having watched other people play it, you gotta fix those fucking dice rolls. Holy crap. Alright, let's go.
Let's go. We must stop this.
Let's do it, Ross. We're going? Ross, what are you doing? Damn right.
My queen, this one apologizes. We must speak with you at once.
Razumdar, what's going on here?
What is the meaning of this? Who let that cat in here?
Our friend here will tell the tale.
Talk to the queen. Estri, how you doing?
Excuse me, I am much too busy to deal with you right now.
Yes, but you are so amazingly cute. And by that I mean you are absolutely evil and I will have to kill you. Next, Mr. Guard, you are also cute, but in a different way. What about you, Eye of the Queen?
Hail.
She's a bit on the short side, you have to admit. Alright. Doesn't matter. Hello, Queenie.
Speak quickly, please. This could be very bad for both of us.
My queen. I'm sorry, but you're in danger here.
I know. That's why Raz asked you to investigate the Heritance.
No. Estri is the Veiled Queen. That lady behind you, the one who's looking grumpy, she's the Veiled Queen.
The Veiled... Surely this is a jest.
I defeated the Veiled Council and met their leader. Estri used magic to contact them.
Estri doesn't even know magic. Estri?
She escaped, Your Majesty.
It's all right, my agent. You've done the Dominion a great service today. With Estri exposed, the veil falls. We'll investigate her staff, her guards. We'll bring them to ground. You have the thanks of a grateful queen.
Okay.
Estri must pay for this.
You want me to track down Estri?
It's more subtle than that. My campaign will take me through Dawnbreak, but my eyes tell me the cannon reeve there, Sinyan, supports the Veiled Heritance. If Estri has fled, she may seek reinforcements there. Go to Dawnbreak and speak to Sinyan. Be my eyes there and make sure it's safe. I can't have Estri disrupting the campaign, and Anselmo is already pushing through to Firsthold for preparations. Razumdar and I have much to discuss.
Excuse me, isn't Anselmo your brother? But more importantly, her husband? About 85 to 90% of the time, someone's going to side with their spouse over the rest of their family. Not always true. Not always true. There are mommy boys who are creepy. But most of the time, they're going to side with their spouse over you, the sister. Just saying that this might be not so good for you. All right, Dawnbreak. I'll go look to Dawnbreak and see if it's okay. Yes. Ooh, a shelf, a high elf shelf. Or the high elf shelf. Hold on, where's the high elf shelf? There it is. Damn right, we learned how to make the high elf shelf. So if you ever seen a Japanese cartoon that was dubbed into English called Shin-Chan, the English dub is actually pretty good. So what happens is Shin, the main character, is talking with his dad. And he said to his dad, he said to his kid, let's go to the bar and talk about this. And he goes, Mommy says drinking before 9 is a crime. To which the dad says, Mommy doesn't have to live with Mommy. All right, so we're going to grab this safekeeping doll if we can get it, our hands on it. As soon as that guard walks away. Yes, we're hidden. There we go. Now, we are going to go this way. Yes. All right, so we have to head on up there. I suspect there's going to be stuff for us to do here before we reach there. So we're going to put a mark there to make sure we know that's going to be a place for us to visit. Let's get out there and head on over. Yes.
The guild requests your help.
Yeah, it's not getting it. That's in-game stuff. And by in-game stuff, I mean, like, when I'm done with Reaper's March, I'll go back and do the guild stuff. All right. Finest merchandise around, yes. Sheogoth is waiting for you, yes. I know what the guild quests should I say? I have a good inkling of what the guild quests entail. I wanted to say I knew it, but the truth is it's been so many years since I've done them all that I don't necessarily remember which guild quest is which and in which order. So because of that, you know, I retract my statement that I know what that is. Anyway, skill points here. let's have a peek at what we can do. Gravelord. Are we done? We're done with Gravelord. Bone Tyrant. We still have to mess around with Bone Tyrant a bit. Would reduce the damage you take when you have Bone Tyrant ability active. I kind of want that. Yeah, we'll probably do Bone Tyrant if Living Death isn't that great. Living Death isn't that great. We'll go with Bone Tyrant. Disdain Harm is nice. Having 7% less damage taken is good. Good. My goodness. It looks like there is a quest for us on this road, but first, the Lover Stone. Let's go visit the Lover Mundus Stone. They're all called Mundus Stones now instead of, Doom Stones or whatever, Standing Stones, whatever they want to call them in Skyrim. They're now called Mundus Stones. So we're going to look at this, and the Lover will give us increased physical and spell penetration. You hear that? The Lover increases your penetration. Very important. Let's accept the sign. Very good. Excellent. We have accepted the Lover into our lives. Now, let's go this way. I've been married for over 10 years. I can more or less confirm that. Yes. All right, let's go this way.
When you're done sorting the relics, you can begin on the translations.
Hello there!
Ah, at last. You must be here with my supplies. Just put the ink and delicate items in the tent here. You can begin unloading the bulk goods with my assistance. Truly, this is the last time I trust an order to that Bosmer. It fits, though. His doing has been one disaster after another. First the spirits, now the supplies. And to top it off, my top scholar and her team are missing.
You think ESO should allow for negative resistance, otherwise penetration becomes useless once you hit the cap? Yes, it's true. It's true. I am nowhere near such a thing, but hey, you said people are missing?
Stars, yes. Undead and her team are somewhere in the ruins looking for the Malari Mora. They're long overdue. If you're not here with supplies, perhaps you'd go look for them.
Yeah, I'm not here with supplies. I'm just here to check things out. What's going on?
Best case scenario, they found the Mora. I don't want to think about the worst case. Too many variables.
All right, Luke, here's the deal. It depends on the person. All right, let's see here. You just don't want to think about what happens when when certain people do certain things. Yes, you just don't want to think about it. That's all. But I guarantee you that there are people. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Just there are things you don't want to think about, but still happen. All right. So, who are you again?
What a curious question. But if you insist, I am Talinger the Artificer, a renowned genius, author, and explorer. As doing is my latest endeavor. I will bring further glory and honor to the Mages Guild.
Ah, the Mages Guild. I understand. Why are you here?
I've come in search of the Malari Mora. I'll present it to the council and reap the rewards.
I see. What is that artifact you mentioned?
Quite attentive, yes. The Malari Mora is an ancient relic, a talisman. Its power took the lives of everyone here. Cursed their immortal souls.
Right. Well, spirits been here ever since?
No, actually. They weren't here when we arrived. Though it's merely conjecture, I believe someone has rediscovered the Mora. The disturbance of the talisman has caused the bound dead to stir.
Really? The bound dead to stir? I mean, I stir all the time, but who exactly is this other person?
She used to be one of my prize students, very accomplished. She's now a high-ranking member of the Mages Guild, the Master of Incunabula. She oversees the Arcaneum in Skywatch.
Hold on a second. The Master of Incunabula is here? Or is it someone else? No, the Master of Incunabula is somewhere else. I'm certain she's involved in a different quest, or it's not the same person. One of the two. Inke what?
Incunabula. She oversees research and training, a coveted position. One that most of my students aspire to, but few will obtain.
Either she survives this guaranteed 150%, or there's someone else who's the master of Incunabula. Anyway, what you doing out here?
Assisting me, of course. Ondewen is a true seeker of knowledge. She may care for her books, but research in the field is her first love.
Right. Aside from her team, anyone else out there?
Yes, now that you mention it. Serinque, one of my students, said something about freeing the spirits. She's nowhere near as analytical as Ondewen. I think she's down at our forward camp. I'm sure she's fine.
I'm sure she's fine, too. Okay. I'm almost certain Miss Incunabula is used in a later quest. There's coffee there. The fact that coffee is canon in the Elder Scrolls has made me very, very happy. It means that we can add it to Elder... Oh, a songbook! Excellent, we can sell that. I was going to say that we can add it to Daggerfall mods without concern. And that is very good. Let me see here. Yeah, Incunabula, let's go. Pumpkin? No pumpkin for me. Any opinion on Bosmer having horns? No problem. Hey, if you want to stick extra appendages on your characters, that's fine. Want to give them horns or, I don't know, magical, want to give them an extra tail or something? I don't care. I've never really, like, Bosmer having horns have never concerned me at all. It's just an extra thing that makes sense. If you got antlers, because they're druids, they're part of the whole, one with nature thing. I don't mind it. Hello, Mistress of Incunabula.
Can be disrupted, but the underlying problem remains.
Yes.
Fair day. How goes the translations? Wait, you're not one of Tellinger's students?
I'm champion 400 currently. No, it kind of works. I mean, we go over here and we're like, oh, hi. We need more ironclad, please. I like magic resistance. Thanks. Sorry, physical resistance. Doesn't matter. Next, we need more, no, we don't need break free. What else? Arcanist. We need more magicka recovery, please. Thanks. And then we need more elemental damage. Thanks. Good. Okie dokie. When I think about champion, they're okay. Minor upgrades to your character over a long period of time after the standard leveling progression is actually pretty good. But, in my personal opinion, and this is an uneducated opinion because I have not looked into the whole thing very much, okay? I have not researched it. I have not I've not weighed the differences, I've not weighed the good and bad of it. I have just looked at it and said, there should be significant diminishing returns, but it should be infinite. People are like, infinite? That's terrible. You shouldn't do that. No. Like, hear me out here. It should be infinite. However, it should be infinitely diminishing returns. In other words, by the time you're up to CP 1,500, your points are practically worthless. That's what I think, anyway. Is that once you actually commit to diminishing returns, and you make those diminishing returns really diminishing, then you're getting points for 0.01% bonuses. And that makes sense. And people still can progress infinitely. It's just it's infinitely diminishing. That way it doesn't really destroy the balance so much, but it allows people to take their time and approach things at their own leisure. Meaning if someone wants to grind and grind and grind forever, they can grind and grind and grind forever. But they still won't be, you know, like 7 mountains taller than the other players. They'll be like 20% stronger than everyone else. And that pisses people off, I understand. But I like the idea of infinite progression. I really do. I just think it needs to be tempered at the same time. ESO is not infinite progression. It caps out and it stops. And that's bad. Look at Diablo 3. Diablo 3 is a good example of infinite progression. It does use diminishing returns. I don't actually like Diablo 3. I think its story is atrocious. I think its mechanics are a dumbed-down version of Diablo 2. But I like its system. Drewski says it caps out at 810, but that's why I said it isn't infinite. I said it's not infinite, and you just told me about that. Yes, Diablo 3 is a fucking mess, yes. And there are so many criticisms I have about Diablo 3, but its overall like progression system where it gives you those extra points are really cool. Path of Exile? Well, Path of Exile is a better base game for sure, but it doesn't have an infinite progression system like Diablo 3 does. And that's what I was talking about. Yes. Alright. Anyway. They've been taking a lazy approach to the game. Really? That surprises me.
Fair day. How goes the translations?
Ah, yes.
Wait, you're not one of Tellinger's students.
No, I'm not.
A fair day indeed. I'm studying the spirits that now haunt these ruins. I believe they can be released, sent on to their final reward. Perhaps you'd be willing to help with an experiment.
Yes, what do I have to do?
Take this crystal. I've etched a series of micro-runes onto its surface. Weaken the spirit's hold on the physical world, and then focus your will. That should sever the spirit's hold on Nirn. Allow it to pass into Aetherius.
Right. Thanks, Drewski, for subscribing. And yes, there's a torch behind her shoulder, so it looks like it's burning. Hold on a second.
My talents do not lie in the brute application of spell power. Otherwise, I would be at your side. Field experimentation is fascinating.
So, tell me about those micro runes and what's going on.
Much of magic is in the detail.
Mm-hmm.
These spirits should not be here. Their presence is inherently fragile. With manipulations of the magicka field around you, your will can carry the punch of a warhammer.
Imagine that. You know, the NPCs very often inscribe spells into runes. Runic magic, right? And we don't see that really in the player's ability. Like that it's all way too detailed for players to actually manipulate. It's a bit silly. It's always used as a plot device for the NPCs. I've noticed. Whatever. Either way, we're gonna use a quest MacGuffin to banish spirits who are screaming, "Rawr!" So, this guy right here, we need to banish him. He's angry. He's gonna get banished. It's that simple. So we use the microcrystal and banish him.
You've lifted my curse. I'm free to seek my rest.
That's it. So, that's all we do with these NPCs is we banish them to the Aetherius. Like that. Boom, boom, shazoom. Yes. Banish!
Curse.
It's gone! I owe you my freedom, thank you.
Of course. Banish!
Can it be? Free from the curse of the Malari Mora.
The Malari Mora no longer binds me. Thank you.
Damn right. We free you from the Malari Mora. I even know what that word means. I know it's the actual quest MacGuffin. But, yeah. Banish!
I thought this my spiritual grave. Thank you for giving me freedom.
Can it be? You've undone my curse. I thank you, brave one.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Let's continue. We are absolutely nuts. Oh, yeah. Either way, Drewski, thanks for subscribing again. Yeah, we're having fun, obviously. Oh, loot is a game. I was hoping we'd loot game from that thing, but it gave me no game. I must have burned it too hard. We're going for the Way Shrine, which will be a completely different, unrelated quest right next to it, which we don't want to pick up right now. We just want the Way Shrine. Not the quest, just the shrine. Good. Is that a Sky Shard for me? I think that's a Sky Shard for me. Yes. Boop. 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 What? Okay. Let's get back to the quest area. Also, give me spirit. Thanks. We free you, spirit!
The Malari Mora no longer binds me here. Free of the curse!
Free of the curse! Our target is there. We need to find that person. So, oh, God. I just realized what shenanigans are going on. I actually don't think they should make alterations to the classes or the skill lines or anything like that. They should just keep adding new content. Because if they, I mean, obviously fix old quest lines where there are issues. That makes sense, you know. If there are any, not quests, but if there are any skill lines where there are problems, you know, where we can't maintain DPS with this, or this is vastly inferior to that, maybe you look at it. Maybe you look at it. But as far as the actual classes and skill lines go, like their concepts, I don't think they need to add more to them. They just need to continue creating content for the game. And, you know, the answer is create a new class, have players play that new class, and people are like, but what about my existing character? Your existing character is peaked and will never get any better. Accept it. Make a new character with a new class and enjoy. World of Warcraft is kind of shitty in the sense that it constantly changes the way people's classes work. I have actively quit different classes thanks to World of Warcraft making active tweaks during the game. I'd rather they not do that in this game. I know they do, but I'd rather they stop. That's the best way to put it. I think that ultimately they can add new new weapon types, maybe. You know, if they want to add spears, for example, that's fine. That's fine. You said it needs more PvP content and performance fixes. Well, it needs performance fixes for Cyrodiil PvP. They should also add an island Cyrodiil. By that, I mean Battle for Thros or something like that, you know? Like, you know, these two factions want to take over this section of Thros. We need to, you know, so on and so forth. So, you said you think they should try to improve the existing classes with various things. Well, I don't want them to add a fourth skill line to those classes. Certainly not. Certainly not. I mean, if they want to add a new Cyrodiil, that's fine. But I'm not inclined for them to mess with anything. You want melee magic? When has the Elder Scrolls ever had melee magic? I mean, you could temporarily enchant your weapon with some kind of strike, but that's about it. Let me see here. Fighting for a Daedric realm, that's terrible. It said touch spells. Light armor's where you get all your magicka from. You better be having your annulment up 100% of the time. Yes. Yeah. Conjuring melee in Skyrim. Lol. Jeez. You said magical melee, Dragonette was kinda magic melee? Kinda, sorta, yeah. In Trials, we stack melee despite being ranged rolls because there's no real debuff punishment for doing so. Yes. Yes. Well, Trials and ESO are terrible. Go play raids in World of Warcraft or play raids in Final Fantasy XIV, and you'll realize how terrible Trials are. Like, actually invest the time in a different MMO, and you'll realize just how much ESO is lacking in certain areas. But there are people who refuse to because they've fallen in love with the Elder Scrolls concept, or they've sunk too much time into ESO. They don't realize that, you know, Trials are just awful in general. Let me see here. All right, let's talk to these people. Alduin, need to talk to you.
You're not dead. That makes you my new friend.
Tellinger sent me.
Thank the stars for that, old man. Canny is hurt, and some of my team members have been taken. We need to get her back to camp. Now that you're here, we can make a break for it.
All right, who took your team members?
Some of the spirits appeared, grabbed my researchers, and then vanished. We need to get into the Undercroft. It's the only place I can think they'd be.
You do Trials for the voice chat shenanigans? So you really haven't done World of Warcraft raids, have you then? Oh, you are missing out. I mean, if you're in a good guild, at least. Anyway, is there anything I can do to help, lady?
Perhaps. We were out there looking for runes. Combined, these runes form a key. We only need 2 more. Take a look, and I'll meet you at the entrance of Esduine's Undercroft.
All right, let's go. Esduine's Undercroft we go. Gotta collect some runes. I'm gonna run around in circles like an idiot. Look at this. Running around. We're invisible. That's how we get places. Invisibility. All right, we're gonna actually pay attention to this. These 2 guys are blocking the rune I need. Well, I despise the story of Shadowlands. I despise the characters of Shadowlands. I despise the premise of Shadowlands. I think it is a writing mistake, and I think that I am no longer a Warcraft fan as a result of it.
Freedom has returned.
So, my point is that Shadowlands has, or should I say,
finally I am at peace.
Battle for Azeroth encouraged me to never play World of Warcraft again for the mechanics. And Shadowlands encouraged me never to play World of Warcraft again for the story. So I am officially... Miss Pandaria? Yeah, absolutely. The Pandarans were not... go play Warcraft 3's expansion campaign. You have the Pandaren Brewmaster there. He's not a big deal. Pandaria was actually really fun. I would argue that Pandaria was good all the way through up until the Thunder King DLC, goddammit, update. The Thunder King update ruined Pandaria. Pandaria was good. Yeah. And, they destroyed Pandaria. And so I was like, well, fuck, is this what's going to happen to all the expansions? The answer is yes. That's what happened to all the expansions. They ruined them all even more later. Anyway, let's go deal with the Rune of Magnus. Yes, we go collect that rune. We're gonna run around in circles like an idiot.
A weight has been lifted and peace will be mine.
Bam.
Thank you.
Yeah, Willards of Draenor, they didn't even bother. They quit halfway through. Yes. Free you.
You've lifted my curse. I'm free to seek my rest.
Curse. It is gone. I
Traveler,
owe you my freedom.
I must speak with you.
Free from the
Meet me at
curse
vault
of the
entrance
Malari
on the
Mora.
road's edge.
I'm gonna meet him at the vault entrance. Good. Excuse me. Are you saying that they shouldn't? Because I have this weird this feeling like you're telling me they shouldn't be selling you Atronach guars and camels, like Akaviri guars. Should they not be selling you Akaviri guars or Thunder Atronach camels? Or Fire Atronach camels? Should they not be selling you Akaviri camels? Yeah, it's all pretty shit. Okay. We're gonna loop around for a second. Hold on. There we go. We're invisible. That invisibility is stupidly good. Goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna sneak over here and see if I can get some loot. The answer was one item. Glorious. A lemon. Fashion is the in-game. I wouldn't know anything about that, Drewski. I wouldn't know anything about that at all. All right. That's a premium outfit, by the way. Yes, I upgrade it when I get another point, but I don't have another point right now. Hello, Undercroft lady.
I made a bet with Huntherin on the way back to camp. Did you find the runes?
I have the runes.
That Mer owes me 5 gold. You've done well. Just a moment, and I'll assemble the key.
You said you don't get how people spend thousands on cosmetics or pay-to-win stuff. I have spent about $250 on Warframe over the 6 years I've played it. So I get how people spend money on cosmetics and shit. I really do. But yeah. Yeah, the Wonder Woman twirl, that explains me going invisible. Yes. All right, let's continue. Do you think the researchers are in here?
I hope so. If they're not...
Not worth thinking about right now.
Mm-hmm. Let's get inside.
This will be quick.
Unlock the door. Wait. Look at the door when you're unlocking it.
It's done. Let's go.
Okay. I'm generally offended. Okay. Let's go. I bumped the microphone again. Hello.
Now to find the others.
Why are you running ahead of me?
Thank Ariel he's still alive.
Thank Ariel.
Bill, have you seen the others?
Meldil, how you doing?
The spirits have not been kind to him.
Sorry, I'm busy looting these items. I don't know what you're talking about, lady. I'm busy grabbing all loots. What's in these bookshelves? Nothing I want. Got it. Oh no. Let's go.
The spirits have not...
Urikanta. He's here. He's tracked the others. He's using their souls to form the gate. You have to stop him.
What gate?
The gate opens onto a shard of Aetherius. Without the soul-binding rituals, the gate will close.
Hold on a second. So, a shard of Aetherius? Is he trying to go to Aetherius, or is he trying to bring something from Aetherius, the immortal plane where all the spirits dwell? Is he trying to bring them here, or is he trying to go there? Who is this guy anyway?
He was one of us. One of Tellinger's students. Tellinger cast him out. Urikanta is here. He's the cause behind all of this.
What gate are you talking about?
The gate opens onto a shard of Aetherius.
How do I destroy it?
Without the soul, take my amulet. It should let you see, touch Aetherius. You'll have to make a decision. Break the bindings, or kill the students. Just beware the thirsters.
Break the bindings or kill the students. Just do it. Like, it doesn't matter one way or the other. I mean, like, maybe some of them are evil, maybe they're not, you know. Like, it doesn't matter. Just break the bindings or kill the students. Like, neither one. They're an equal decision, okay? Like, don't worry about it too much. Even. So tell me about these thirsters. Although I think I've seen them on Twitch already, on certain channels.
The overlay with Aetherius has allowed powerful spirits into the Undercroft. They're what brought us down here in the first place. Be careful. If one gets a hold of you, you could get pulled in yourself.
Right. I think the most thirsters I've seen was in World of Warcraft. Yeah, there was this one guild. I better not talk about that. Anyway, let's go. Hey.
I'm going to tend to Meldil. We'll move to the room just behind me. We should be safer in there. Of course, but speak quickly.
So Uri Cantor, he sounds like some kind of ornament that you put candles on or something.
It's a name. He couldn't understand that power has to have limits. That some costs are too high. You can see here what he's willing to do for a taste of power.
So, mention a piece of Aetherius. What's that?
How long do you have? I'm sorry, this is just not the place for a protracted metaphysical conversation. It may be enough to say that Aetherius is the spirit realm, the land of the dead.
A shard?
I can't begin to guess, not without more information, but the use of the Malari Mora, it may have twisted, broken off a part of the spirit world.
It's not how it works.
If a mage were to gain access to such a place, the power...
The power!
Sounds like you're a Cantar.
The power! No, that's not how it works. Her arm looks funny. Well, I mean, everyone's arms look funny. But yes, like, her arm is crumpled. Correct. It looks like it's, like, there's a bit of it that's just kind of squeezing together, like, it's made out of, yeah, it's her outfit. Her outfit is her body, basically. And it's like a jacket if you bend it. Seriously. No, like, I'm circling this right here. Look at the area I'm circling there. It looks like her arm is a jacket that a sleeve that you're bending upward. That's what it really looks like. The way it bends out right here in this little spot I'm circling around. See what I mean? It's really dumb. Let's go. Stretch Armstrong, yes. You have to understand something about the characters of I was about to say Skyrim, but I mean Elder Scrolls Online. And that's all their outfits are basically body paint. And people are like, no, it's not. Yes, it is. Let me show you. We're going to go look at our outfits. Okay, so collectibles. Here we go. So all of our outfits are actually body paint. So this Warden outfit. All right, now look at the way it contours to our body, right? Battle Mage robes, same deal. It's got a couple attachments, but for the most part, everything contours to your body exactly the same. So, we put on this robe, again, everything contours exactly the same. And you'll notice that. Like, everything is more or less body paint. So we put on this patrician gown, and again, perfect contour. Most of his texture work, you say. Yes, that's my point. Is when you see Queen Irene, who is the best girl in Elder Scrolls Online, wearing her armor, as she breathes, the emblem on her chest actually stretches with her chest as she breathes. Because the game is... It's all texture work. It's all body paint for the character. Yes. All right, we got to kill these thirsters. Yes. These are thirsters. Don't touch the thirster. He's disgusting. Much like the people you'll find on certain Twitch channels. Alright, people are screaming. That's fine. Don't touch the thirsters. Alright. Let's get going. So, there we go. Yeah, that's my ghost healer, yes. Correct. Hello?
Please, make it stop.
I'm gonna kill you. Just kidding. I'll free you. Yeah, my character goes roar. Excuse me, Mr. Thirster. I need to kill you. I can't destroy you while the Thirster's here. Yes. Oh no. Whatever shall we do while the baleful ghost is in our presence? I must destroy the binding stone with the power of...
My thanks. This spell will cloak you from the spirits.
Thank you for this spell you have done. But yes, for those who don't know, you don't have to fight those ghosts, you can just kill her. And then it's a faster quest. You can kill all of them, and it's super fast. Or you can do the right thing. In which case, it doesn't matter. Doing the right thing makes you have to kill a binding stone. Oh no, the thirster's gonna touch me! Just kidding, hello. I killed him. I've released you. So we killed one, we saved another. Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. Hey, Thirster, I'm gonna stand in your vicinity. Yes, I stood in the Thirster's domain. That's what I did. I touched the Thirster. As you can see how disgusting that is. Nobody wants to touch a Thirster. Certainly not the people they're thirsting after. Alright. Look at that. Baleful ghosts. Oh my goodness. Truly. Touching a thirster is the worst thing that could possibly happen to you as I sprint by all these ghosts. Get over here, sir. I need all of you in one spot so I can destroy you together. It was all my plan to get you all in one spot. Because you'll all die. Yes, you're all dead. And I gained the experience. Alright. Let's touch the binding stone. Touch it, and it makes you feel better. No, it doesn't. Makes you feel dirty. Okay. Baleful ghost, you're gonna die. Now touch the binding stone. And she's free!
Here. This spell will help you move past the spirits.
You said they aren't making a touch on you. But you are wrong. You are wrong. I have a ghost that heals me. Yes. See, I have a thing called the Spirit Guardian. And 10% of the damage I take is transferred to it. And it constantly casts, every 2 seconds, it heals me. It goes, brink, brink, brink. And that's it. So they effectively cannot kill me. Because they cannot out-damage my healer. Which I have and can summon at a whim. By the way, it's thirster time, everybody.
Help me.
Help me?
Help me.
I chose to go into your realm. You disgusting creatures. Alright, let's touch the stone and have the ghosts come after us.
Stars guide you. Is no spell to help you along the way.
So notice that my health hasn't recovered. Because my health doesn't actually recover on its own, I have to summon my guardian. My guardian will heal me. And now I'm full. So that's how it works. Between life and death is actually a thin line of damage. Yes. But I'm invisible. So they can't see me. Hello, Mistress of Incunabula.
Can you help me?
By the light of Auriel, you've returned.
Why, were you thinking I was going to say hello, nurse? I mean, that is the Animaniacs line. Yes. His plan has failed.
You are a capable sort. Stars guard your steps. I'm going to get us out of here. Put a stop to this madness. Find Urikantar and end him.
All right, a canter is like a container of liquid, right? So I don't know what Uri is, but let's go deal with him. I assume he's just a piss jar. All right. Wait, is that a teleport?
Tellinger's latest pawn approaches. Hold a moment before we continue the game.
I will, as soon as I'm done reading all these books. Because these books get added to the library. Now, some people may ask, what library is that? Well, we go over to our journal, and we look at our lore library. And everything we read gets added there. Yes. A decanter. What about Uri? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a decanter filled with piss, basically. That's what Uri Cantor is. Hello!
The Aldmer and I have played the game for some time now. So sad to see another soul caught between us. Of course you have. He can't possibly let me go. Can't possibly let me succeed. It no longer matters. After you're dead and gone, I'll find new vessels. Draw forth the power I need from them.
I'm not gonna die.
And I hadn't planned to be here. I planned to take over from the Aldmer and perform the life binding with Underwin. Instead, look at me. This is my last chance for a legacy, to own and control a shard of the Arthur.
Wow, you are pretty sad, sir. Looks like you wanted, well, you wanted Anduin. You're definitely not getting her. You're basically gonna die in a sub-realm of Aetherius. Kind of like Sovngarde, but even less well-known. And no one's gonna know about you.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Come, let's see which of us lives to tell this tale.
Yes. He's gonna die bald. I mean, who knows? Someday. I shave my head constantly, but the hair keeps growing back. Someday. Who knows? Let's go this way. Hold on a second. The game... I want to go that way, but I know it's not the correct path. Let's follow the indicator. Oh. Thundermaul and Uri Cantor. I wonder which one is the person I need to kill. Let's kill them both.
I found the Malari Mora. The secrets of Aetherius will be mine.
Sorry, Thundermaul. I was thinking about hitting my Vampire Lord button, but they died before I could hit it. The damn shame. Let's loot these tomatoes. Yes. We're looting things. Oof. What's this? Records. The guy says he was going to own a shard of Aetherius, but I saw no evidence of that. I saw a bunch of ghosts running around next to his ghost. None of it made any sense. In fact, I saw no evidence that he was special in any way. He died just like every not Aldmeri, I mean, every Daggerfall Covenant and Ebonheart Pact soldier I've killed thus far. Nothing special. All right. Shadowrun, that's a little bit of time you did you put there. Yeah, that's you don't seem to understand any kind of nuance, do you, Shadowrun? Like Jace. Alright, so here's how you actually do it, Shadowrend. See that number? 600? 600 is a good amount. That's a good number. If you need to do more than that, you just ban them. Yeah, right. Key bindings? I just use first-person shooter style key bindings. I mean... Oh, hello.
Traveler, I must speak with you. Meet me at the vault entrance on the ruin's edge.
Why am I disreputable? What did I do to commit a crime? I don't know. I don't even know what I did to commit a crime. Johnny, I just used like the same more or less bindings I used in Unreal Tournament 2004. It was like standard first-person shooter key bindings. I'm confused though. I have a bounty now for no reason. Even if he saw the ghost, it's only a town guard that's supposed to see that. This is insanity. Insanity? Yes, insanity. Vanish! What? Why have I not turned invisible by now? Okay, we're gonna wait for our stamina to recover. And then we're gonna run around in circles and turn invisible. Yes. I did not mean to roll because, you know, rolling is bad. Okay. Sprint. She's crazier than a cat on skooma. You heard it here. Maybe stage 3? That would drive me extra crazy. Oh, stage 3. Great. Great. So I lost my vampire powers because I haven't fed long enough. And I also somehow got caught doing something illegal. It's insane. We're sneaking as the people are going, wow! Let's wait a moment. Actually, we can just run this way. It's fine. That's not Razumdar, is it?
Oh, still around? You're a dedicated merchant.
Okay, goodbye. Horse time. You're a dedicated merchant. Sure. Hello!
You return. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what news?
Uri Cantor died, but I got the Mora.
Remarkable. I'm not easily impressed, but you've done it. And Urikantar disappoints to the bitter end. Such a waste.
Mm-hmm.
All that remains is to tend to the wounded and continue the research. With the Mora in hand and Urikantar dead, Isduin will soon be at peace. I'll see to it.
Sounds great. Goodbye.
I can't wait for the chance to present this to the council. With Ondewen, of course. Velast and I will have much to discuss.
Much to discuss. Oh god, there's an ancient vault up there. I have to talk with the spirit up there. We are not done. I thought we were done. We are not. This is unfortunate. Well, did you know that Jarl Balgruuf's voice actor voices a Dunmer, Chancellor of House Redoran, in the Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind DLC? Yeah, Balgruuf the Dunmer. There are a lot of Impsies here. Hello, Impsies! I must kill you all! They're all dead. I am victorious. Let's go talk to Mr. Ghosty.
I felt the curse drawn back to these ruins, just as I felt your touch release them back to Aetherius. I am Quaronadil, once a member of the proud Dur family, now lashed to the face of Nirn by shame. I had the misfortune to call Asanyon Dur my brother.
Who's he?
My brother's story is a sad one. Suffice it to say, he is responsible for the trapped souls you see in these ruins. His zealotry doomed these souls to eternal torment.
I see. Why did you reach out to me?
Ezduin was home to many powerful mages when I walked beneath the sky. Within this vault lies a magical lattice very similar in function to the crystal you now hold. Only much, much more powerful.
So, free all the spirits then?
Just so. There is one obstacle to overcome. A puzzle that defends the ancient mage's spellwork. 13 tiles surround a chest within. The correct 4 must be activated to access the lattice.
Ah, come on now. I'm here to help. You must have some idea of which tiles to activate. Activate Mage's Guild Persuasion perk.
Knowing the mage, I only have my best guess. The tiles represent the great constellations. He held the guardian constellations in high regard. The mage, the thief, and the warrior. Good luck, traveler. The lattice may be the last hope for the fallen.
Goodbye. Examine the vault. Release the spirits who've been trapped here. Seems like Somerset is just full of trapped spirits. Alright, what we got here? Ritual Mage. Oh, Lady, Tower, Warrior. Thief! Warrior! Mage, Thief, Warrior, and Sneak. S-N-E-K. Snick. Where is the Snick? There it is. We did it! We got the quest item with no effort at all.
Fascinating.
Indeed. Zaric has a keen mind and a good heart. She's the key to freeing Ezduin.
I believe it.
You've returned, and with the spell lattice?
I met him.
He came to me and spoke to me about my crystal. When he told me you were retrieving the lattice, I found my courage and followed Quaron out here.
Mm-hmm.
You still have the micro-etched crystal I gave you?
Yes, I do.
This lattice is an elegant extension of the principles the crystal uses. By enmeshing it within the lattice, it will amplify the power of the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
It will free these spirits of the Malari Mora's curse.
Let's do it then.
Wish me luck.
Look, it's working. Almost there.
Up.
You did it. I can feel it.
Incredible. Did you see that? Unfortunate that the crystal lattice was destroyed in the process, but it served its purpose well. Yes, can't you feel it? The spirits still remain, but in time they will learn they are free to move on.
Yay! The spirits are no longer aggro. Yay! We can stand right next to them as they pretend to be angry all the time. Hello, angry spirit. They still make the same sounds, they still act the same way, but they won't aggro on us, right?
While many of the spirits linger, they will slowly dissipate. It will take a while for the reality to sink in.
Understood. And you?
I'll get these to the Artificer. I'm certain he'll know what to do. The dead of Ezduin will finally know rest.
Sounds great. So we have successfully saved the students, except one who we killed. And then we put the dead to rest, which doesn't seem to be on this list. Doesn't matter. We next need to head over here and have a chat with the Cannon Reeve.